Hello, everyone. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one shots, we do mini series, we do long running campaigns, and we dance our little fuzzy butts off. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Tonight, we are playing a game called Threadbare, an adorable TTRPG where you get to be toys made up of various parts from different genres, and you get to go on adventures. And it's super adorable compared to all of the other very depressing games that we decided to schedule for December. Just that little balancing out. But before we jump into it, I have just a handful of announcements. The first being that we do have two sponsors. It is Hero Forge. It's the website that we use to make all of our very cool miniature tokens. We don't have any tonight because we are toys, obviously. But right now they have a deal going on where you can use the code LootDrop and our link, which one of the mods will post in chat. If they don't, I will. And you get $5 off any 3D model that you want to order. And if you do use our link, it does support us. And we heckin' love you for it. Our other sponsor, I couldn't kick up that music. This song made me laugh, so I'm going to start with it. Is Epidemic Sound. It is the website that we use to get all of our royalty-free sounds and sound effects. They have any mix, match, and genre you could want. This is the genre called Toys. This is specifically toys, western, and guitar solo, and it's amazing. But once again, we have Link, which I will throw into chat because I think the mods are asleep. It's fine. No.
Memes. No,
there we go.
have
There's
one
Tessa.
mod awake. Hey.
But you can use our link there in chat to get 30 days free access to the entirety of the site. At the end of the 30 days, if you decide you don't want it, you don't need it, you can cancel it. It doesn't cost you a penny. But if you do decide to keep it and get a subscription, it does support us. Once again, we heckin' love you for it. Games coming up. We have so many good games. Tomorrow we have a game of Through the Breach, our Western Arcana Punk demon slaying game. On the 30th we have a game of Pathfinder hosted by James. On the 1st we have a game of Lancer, which is going to be a mini campaign set in kind of a Blade Runner, like, capitalist apocalypse, or there's a word for that I can't think of. Brain dead. But like a Blade Runner universe, where instead of buying license levels, they are scavenging for mech parts to build onto their own giant mechs. On the 2nd, we have a game of Arc Doom. Speaking of depressing games, that's a game about the apocalypse. It's coming for you. And on the 5th, we finally have a game of Fabula Ultima. It is a TTJRPG, which I'm very excited about, because I love games like Final Fantasy and Fire Emblem and Shining Force. Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
True.
But yeah, our casting call for December is obviously closed because we already have the game scheduled. But if you do want to roll some dice with us in the future, you can join our Discord. The link is down below. That big old button that says Discord. It's where we post all of our casting calls, our schedules, our cat pictures, and where we just generally hang out and be giant nerds. All right. This music is... For all of the attempts the players have done to try to get me to break during an intro, this music will do the job every time. But I do want to go around the table.
Don't tell them that.
I want to give everyone a chance to tell you who they are, who they're playing, and what their secret dance move is. And if you could, just give us a description of what your toy looks like when you tell us who you're playing, and we will go counterclockwise because I'm an agent of chaos, and we will start with Amber.
Holy shit. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber on Twitter, Twitch. Oh my god. What? Twitter, Twitch, Tumblr, TikTok, Hive. Where the fuck are we these days? I don't know.
Oh, no.
Wherever. I'm just the Space Jamber anywhere there's internet. There we go. That's a better way of putting it. I'm the Space Jamber anywhere that's internet, and I'm also speedrunning to 1,100 TikTok followers. So if you need to go drop some follows on TikTok, that'd be great. I'm a TTRPG writer, editor, podcaster, streamer, all of the above. With talent so varied, you can call me the TTRPG Swiss Army knife. And I am going to be playing Teeny Fettuccine. Am I allowed to say the class?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Teeny Fettuccine, she is a mecha doll face, and basically very, 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 very closely inspired by Betty Spaghetti if you are a child of the 90s and early 2000s. So she's got them long spindly arms and can do all of this. So very excited to play. And I guess my move I said was put your hands up in the air and when like you just don't care.
Definitely not inspired by the monster from Poppy Playtime.
No.
Alright, that brings us down to Casa.
Hi, I'm Casa, Wilding _ on Twitter, and yeah, I'll figure out where else I am, but I'm usually here. So hi. I am playing Penelope. She is a ragdoll, loosely inspired by Cynthia from the Rugrats, Angelica's like masochistic little doll. So yeah, I'm just having fun. My dance move is the Cabbage Patch, but I think she doesn't really take it too seriously and just kind of falls over. But it's still cool, you know, because she knows how to make people smile. So yeah, that's me.
Weird. My mic just stopped picking me up for a second. But yeah, that brings us over to Heck.
Sir Heckalot. You know, you can find me on all the social medias as that. I use she, they pronouns, and tonight I am playing Daphne, the rubber ducky, who's just your standard, you know, yellow rubber ducky, or is she? And her special dance move, despite not having feet, she's very good at the waltz. So stay tuned to find out how that goes.
We'll figure it out. That brings us over to Mike.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Fadum, and tonight I will be playing Bildagon, who is a mecha bunch of little guys, and as you could probably see from my glorious background, also a combiner.
Beautiful.
Oh, and my dance move is also the Cabbage Patch, but I will be reflavoring it as breakdancing, which you will see what that means later.
I half expected it to be the robot, honestly. Alright, brings us up to Neptune, last but not least.
Hello, I'm Neptune. I am going to be playing the Fuzzy Pants Fleet today, which are finger puppets, and I have the good old Sway That Butte, I believe is the name of it, as there really should be Sway These Booties, considering how many finger puppets I have. But you will find me here and not many other places, although Neptune _MYS is where I am on Twitter.
Heck yeah. And of course, I'm Andrew, your Games Master for the evening, or most evenings around here, although you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GMs here in the coming weeks, as we got a bunch of great people that want to tell a bunch of very cool stories, and we are here to support it. Alright. Put a pause on that happy music. We can't have happy music.
No.
Damn it, Hoop.
That's why I put on the Mountain Goats.
So, in the world of Threadbare, there are toys who dedicate their lives to movement and spectacle. Once a year, the smoothest moves and the most incredible choreography go on display at the Avenue of Champion. the world premiere dance competition. Toys from all over the world come to the musical paradise known as Electric Avenue. Come to strut their stuff, to let the music flow through them, and to compete to see who has the talent and dedication to wow the judges and take home the Electric Cup. A true symbol of the artistic mastery like no other. This is a story about dancing. You will see characters who are dedicated to the point of obsession, who find true bliss on the dance floor. Dancing is how they come alive. Competing is how they share that vitality with the world. Together, you will all strive, you will compete, and you might even win. But the prize will mean nothing compared to the voyage of self-discovery, friendship, perhaps love that we will find along the way. Oh god, this music is so much darker than I had planned. Hold on. There we go.
You
That's
see,
what I meant to
KidTube
play.
only has two settings: deeply depressing and other.
For the players, if you want to listen along, I'm playing the song called Toys. So, with the 5 of you catching the train to Electric Avenue, seeing just dozens of other toys packed into these train cars, every seat full from the front of the train all the way to the back. I would ask if any of you would be seated next to each other, or at least in the same cabin, or if any of you would find yourselves separated from the other.
I think I take up my own cabin.
They're pretty big. But you definitely do take up quite a bit of room.
I think I'm or we're in a whole bunch of seats, you know, as there 5 or 6 different little robots that make up our one person.
Penelope's just laid out on like a bench, like so she's taken up a few seats because she doesn't really care.
You definitely get some glares from toys that would have to stand while you're laying down.
Katie comes with so many other like little parts and like interchangeable bits that like she knew that she needed to like book an extra seat next to her, you know, that to keep like as like her luggage chair, which is like one, a little obnoxious, right, to like have a chair just for your luggage, but also two, like you can't trust, you can't trust the baggage handlers to like not lose all your parts, or else you're gonna have just like one shoe, your outfit's just gonna be, yeah, it's so she's like, sitting politely, but like with her legs like full, like extending out probably a little bit underneath the next person in front of her seat, just because her legs are so long. But then all the other like little other bits and parts like in a bag next to her.
Yeah, Daphne is probably one of the toys that has the stand in this cabinet at this point. She doesn't mind too much. She stands like next to the bathtub all the time. It's just.
I kind of feel like you sit no matter what.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I don't have feet.
Standing is an outdated concept, honestly.
Standing is not all that it's quacked up to be.
I see what you did there. Well, I feel like I already know the answer to this question, but have any of you gone out of your way to make any friends with your potential competition?
I feel like... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Okay, I feel like we would have at least talked to some people. Like, Build-A-Gon's a fairly friendly bunch of dudes.
Yeah. Would you roll a d8 for me?
Yes.
I know, I asked everyone to bring d6s, and then first dice we get is
Yeah, I was
d8.
like, oh no, I don't.
I'm so
I
confused.
don't have this out.
D8.
That's a big old 1.
Beautiful.
First roll, number 1.
Hooray!
You'd meet a very excitable little toy known as the Magic Puppy. It's one of those, AA batteries. It yips and bounces and does a backflip. The spot for the batteries no longer works, but, every once in a while, gets up the energy and the excitement to once again kick into that backflip. Here. Totally not creating a list of potential enemies and allies.
Hoop, you said lighthearted game. You can't
Yeah.
introduce a puppy and then break our heart with the puppy.
No.
It's a magic puppy.
That's even worse.
Because that means the puppy's gonna be evil.
It's gonna try to slit us in our
Is
sleep.
it gonna pull Scrappy Doo on us? No.
But yeah, Bildagon, sitting next to your magic puppy companion, would hear all about how he traveled across the ocean, through deserts, through city streets, all to get here for the chance of winning the Electric Avenue dance competition.
That is fascinating. Please tell me more.
You're not sure if he's listening because he kind of just keeps going on and on and on in the and then I met this other toy. Oh, it was very soft, but very mean, and it tried to tell me the wrong direction to go, so I would miss the train, but I made it to the train anyways. And just goes on and on and on and on and on.
The space bus part of me is nodding along and saying, saying comprehending things like, yes, that sounds fascinating. Yes, of course. But the rest of me, the other 5 ships, are sort of looking around the cabin and trying to absorb the other conversations that are going on.
Okay. Anyone else? Fair enough.
Actually, Teeny is going to, even though her legs are kind of all over the place and her arms she can't help it, so she's probably just like whoever she's bonking, with her hand or her arm or whatever. It's just, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be.
Are we still doing
bonking.
phrasing? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please continue.
No.
Yeah. You know
I
what?
just use bonking as a really.
Just to keep it simple, to keep it to dice that I actually asked everyone to bring, would you roll 2d6 for me?
Yes. Oh! Do I add anything?
Nope.
Okay, that's an 11.
Ooh, 11. All the way to the bottom. Okay, that's perfect. Your closest seated car passenger would be a fashion pony with some of the legs gone, with not the connects, because we're off brand, the attracted necks building block set. Like
Incredible.
Mechanical advantage over the back legs. She's been painted on multiple coats. Like some little kid definitely tried to do makeup multiple times, and now it's just layered on. But every time your hand reaches across the train, it's just followed by a few seconds of silence and then a very exclamatory.
Sorry, I didn't ask to be this long. I was just manufactured this way. Is there anything I can do to make my presence less imposing on you?
Oh no, you're perfect. Just You're so beautiful. Just it's fine. I'm sure those long limbs come in just so they're so handy when it comes to dancing.
You know, I have an extra set of legs if you would like.
Thanks, leg pony. Yes.
Yeah. Would you like to do any kind of move there?
What?
Would you like to do any
Yeah.
kind of move?
Okay, hold on. Oh wait, that's on a -6. Yeah, you know what?
Are you trying to make friends?
Is that like a jury rig, maybe?
So
Yeah, when you use stuff things to repair or upgrade a part, including your own, roll plus scrounge. I'm gonna like upgrade her legs.
I would probably say some kind of convincing to because it's clearly a sensitive subject.
Yeah. Or maybe a smile, like
Oh yeah.
yeah, you know, like a yeah. I think yeah. Um, make friends is probably better for this. Yeah.
Sure.
Um, yeah. I just want like I'm sorry. We got off on the wrong hoof. But clearly, but I'm sorry. I know tensions are high right now, and I just I have extra legs if that would, give you a leg up.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm saying this as a disabled person.
go for it.
Okay.
With all of the best and sweetest intention.
Hoop, that is also an 11.
What could have been your mortal enemy and rival during this dance competition would start to warm up to you. And yeah, if you'd like to roll your jury rig, go for it.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right. That is a 7.
7.
I guess I will choose one. You successfully repair or modify the part. Basically, I'm just like enhancing her legs so they're not as like,
Okay.
made of attractinex.
So you can mark off your stuff
Yeah.
to fix up the fashion pony's leg.
Fashion pony deserves more.
And I
I would
absolutely
die for fashion pony.
100% expected fashion pony to have a big ol' rival written next to their name, but nope.
Friendship wins again.
Aha!
Friendship is fashion, as they always say.
Friendship
That's
is
what
fashion.
That's what Rarity says anyway.
Meet uncommonery.
Wait. Hoop, you would strike me as a brony.
Yep. Let's just all grab them and show them off.
Not me.
Same. What?
Not me.
Oh my god, you have the same one.
The same one?
Same one. Iconic.
Yes!
All right, guys, that was
hail,
game.
Best Pony!
Had a great night, everybody.
Not gonna top that.
Nope.
Hold on,
It's
I'm
over.
clipping that.
Please clip that. Oh my god.
Alright. Well, the rest of the train ride, unless anyone has anything else they would like to do, it would go by.
Oh, Penelope's just sneering at all the other people.
Oh, fun.
I'll actually also have you roll 2d6. Well, I'll get a rival out of this eventually.
Oh
Yes.
6.
6. a No, that's too on the nose. I gotta go with a different one. Um, a beanie jack. A like a beanbag stuffed toy with parts just kind of sewn on, almost spider-like. Just keeps catching your eye, and the two of you just glaring at each other from across the train car. The one that you rolled, as I drop my pen, was the young adult mutant warrior girl. But the rest of the train ride goes by fairly uneventfully, till you eventually hit the tunnel that leads to the Electric Avenue. As the music cuts out perfectly right there. That happens way too often.
I would like to be commended on my self-control for not singing the song every time you say Electric Avenue, because it's been very tempting.
One by one, all of the rest of the toys start filing on out until you're all able to step off onto the train platform, seeing each other and gathering. If you all had to select a leader, or two leaders even, who would you say that is?
I will say I have a captain.
You do have a finger puppet captain.
It's one of my parts.
Oh, Captain.
Down for that. Daphne also looks pretty fierce. Like, I took a +2 in strong.
Player would say Daphne, but Penelope wouldn't want anyone else to be a leader.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a d6. The 1, 2, 3. Daphne.
Oh, hey.
As the others are, starting to congregate, talking about strategies, about dance, about music, about competition, staring off into the not too far distance of the lights of Studio. Oh, what is the name of the studio? I think it's Studio 45. Hold on. I know this. I don't know it. It's Studio 45. It wasn't before, it is now.
Wait, are you trying to reference the actual plays?
That's what it's called.
Okay.
It is Studio 45.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because 54 was the yeah.
In the city, or the world of Threadbare, it's called Studio 45. But as the others are all, starting to talk and plan, Daphne, you hear a psst. Around.
Hello?
Nothing.
I know I can't turn my neck around that far, but there's nothing?
Hey, down here.
I look down.
Look down, and the menacing glare of a Hello Kitty doll stares back up at you. An infamous member of the Meowfia here on Electric Avenue.
Is that not copyright? Should it be like "Bye Bye Kitty" or something?
Bye bye cat.
Bye.
Bye Bye Cat.
They're Hello Kitties.
Look at that face.
Plural.
Pure malice.
Pure malice. Hey, you part of that dance competition up there?
Yeah.
Good. Look, our boss has a deal, and we're looking for some folks that might be interested in maybe getting a little bit of an advantage. What do you say?
Is there like an insight check in this game? Can I like vibe check this?
Yeah. Scroll back down to the moves because I don't have them. Who has time to memorize things?
No one.
No one.
I don't believe there's necessarily like that kind of check, but you could make this a bargain.
Yeah.
Mm.
You could even call it a make friends.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. What kind of deal? What kind of advantage are we talking here?
Well, there's just a few shoe-ins to win, and our bosses would like that to not be the case. We just want to even the playing field, you know?
Being awful cryptic about this. What exactly do you mean by even the playing field? What do you want us to do about it?
Hey, I'm just the messenger. It's the boss you gotta talk to.
Right. I feel like the rest of the group has noticed me talking to this very small bye-bye cat doll. Um, and hopefully he's listened to what has gone on so far. Like, you know, you guys, what do you think? Should we hear the cat out?
Hmm.
Reading would be incorrect. However, the cat may have interesting data that allows us to get one up on our competitors.
Not that we need it, but guess it would be fun.
Well, the rules do require drama.
Hmm? That's a
But-
very good point.
What if Bye Bye Cat is telling us this to put us at a disadvantage?
Then we'll just have to turn it back on them.
Man, that's
We
deep.
can. What can't we do? I'm in.
Let's see where it goes, I guess. We have some time to spare, right? What
Yeah.
time does the whole thing start?
Well, time is an interesting thing because down here in Electric Avenue, it's never daytime. It is perpetually night. There's nothing but the glow of the neon, the flashing of the spotlights, and the perpetual disco ball hovering over the entirety of the avenue. That's people used to see by.
I'm gonna try and wave down someone who looks like they know what they're doing. Hey, you! How do we know when the competition starts?
Yeah, I have a random toy generator.
Oh.
A Buzzy Barber toy. Just a collection of small little, makeshift young age hair cutting implements all rolling and bouncing along together. Stops, turns back to look at you, and kind of stack up on top of each other until they're eye level. Well, it starts whenever the music starts.
Ah, makes sense.
Well, when does the music start? Here?
When the music starts, you'll be able to hear it. I promise you.
So we just have to be really fast.
What if we're not there when the music starts, but we still go and dance? Is that against the rules?
No.
It's drama.
Sometimes you get
Then
bonus
that's
points
fine.
for being fashionably late.
Dramatic
Okay, thank you.
entrance.
And I'll just brush them away. Thanks, and turn back to my gang. They're like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. We can just do whatever. let's see what Bye Bye Kitty has to say. For sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully she ain't no lie, that kitty bye bye bye.
Ah. So, a different path than the rest of the competitors are taking as they all headed towards Studio 45. You're all led off a separate direction. A little off the beaten path kind of backroom adventure.
Okay. Ooh.
All right.
Back room. Sorry.
Sounds saucy.
The captain's
very saucy.
quarters.
Hope there's no holes in the walls.
Eh,
I don't think we're going into a ship.
Eventually brought to a set of stairs that lead up and up and up, all the way up to the catwalks, where the Meowthia reigns supreme.
oh,
Yep, it's that kind of game.
it is.
Uh,
I should have expected this.
it's too cheery. There we go. Meeting with the dawn of the Meowthia requires somberly. Opening the door into the catwalks, you stare down at the other dozens of competitors as they all limber up, stretch, tighten their joints, replace their parts, and all get ready for the dance of a lifetime. You five are escorted now by 5, 6 of these bye-bye kitty dolls, all with their completely stoic, blank expressions just staring into your souls. Till you're brought to one that stands at least a head taller. This one adorned in glittery tinsel, painted with this just pure black suit, red trim, red tie. It sits there, waits for you all to approach. Doesn't say anything.
Can I send one of my parts, or can I say I have sent one of my parts while we're being escorted into this point of no return here, just to kind of hang out outside, in case we get trapped by the Meowthia?
Sure. Which part are you leaving?
Goddamn.
I am sending the Starfighter outside.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please.
So I'm trying to. I think this might be a trap. But I'm gonna think it through.
Ooh.
It's a trap, and I'm gonna use the think it through move.
Sure.
I think this is a fact about a mystery. I think this is a trap. I don't know if they're on his side. So I'm gonna roll strong arm, and I gotta know, is this a trap or not? That's double sixes. And +2.
It's a trap.
This is a...
Oh, you spoke it into existence.
When you reveal to the GM a fact about a problem or mystery, roll plus strong arm. On a 10+, you are completely accurate.
You spoke it into existence.
Whether or not it was a trap before, it is now.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I don't know which part of it is. Who knows? There's a lot of bye-bye kitties here.
Do you think we are in immediate danger?
One of the 12 members of the Fuzzy Pants fleet looks at one of the 5 parts of the build-a-gun.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
We'll be fine, guys. Don't worry. They're just
Only one way to find out.
We're already here. Let's just commit.
What does that mean, commit? I don't quite. I don't follow.
I saw it on a magazine somewhere. It was like, you just.
It's like that famous song, to commit to quit.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Is it meet?
I poach the big kitty.
Waiting for
the captain does.
all of you to get up there. Finally. So glad that you could meet with us. Your reputations precede you. Very talented dancers, all of you.
So true.
I hope you take this at the
We are pretty great.
Utmost compliment. But you're one of the teams that we just can't have competing.
Is it because you're really bad?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks
You
like
can
they
show
don't have
us.
enough emotion to actually, bring any power into their dancing.
Maybe we could give you some pointers.
Perhaps because they cannot move their eyes.
Claps his little goodbye kitty paws together, and the catwalk that you're all currently standing on.
I just got that! Damn it!
Oh, because it's a cat.
You hear the chains unhook, and that entire platform just sinks. And then full on just disconnects.
Oh
my.
I'm gonna go down the line, starting with Fuzzy Pants Fleet.
Wait, wait, hold on, back up. Wait, hold on. What disconnected? Hold on.
So the catwalks are basically metal platforms above the stage, high above the stage. The section that you are standing in is currently being unhooked and just dropped.
My dumb face thought the jaw unhinged because
No, this isn't Merkberg.
It was just gonna eat
Not
us.
with that kind of attitude, it's not.
So, anything is Merkberg if you try hard enough.
True.
Oh, with this cast, we could absolutely turn this into a horror game.
Oh god.
But Fuzzy Pants Fleet, we will start with you. As the floor is dropped out from under you, all of your various parts start to just plummet. What would you like to do?
Oh my gosh. All right. So the thing is, before you said
that the catwalk was dropping, I was like, I'm gonna look fierce, and then but not sure that's gonna
still look fierce.
You can absolutely look fierce.
Well, the thing about it is, if the bully backed down, we're still off the catwalk already, so it's not gonna help out that much. You know what? I think I want to try and help someone because I have a lot of different parts to me. So we're all gonna try and work together with the other ones, try and make this, if we have to fall or something, make this as best a thing as possible. So I'm going to roll help someone. I'll say because one of my parts had just talked to Build-A-Gon, so I'm gonna help Build-A-Gon. One of the parts. So I'm gonna roll help someone. Let's do that. And by the way, I'm like, unless I fail this, I succeed because I'm a finger puppet.
Aw.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 10.
Yeah.
So that means, and you, why was I about to ask if you were a sock? You are so not
So
one.
a mecha.
But I get to choose 3 then.
Mhm.
So if nothing breaks as a result of your help, so um I will grant +1 on your next move. Nothing breaks as a result of my help. Does anyone else want to help? Because I can then pass it off. So you would get to do 2 things
I
during
was thinking
this.
I would want to help someone as well.
Okay, cool. So then I'll give you, you can help too. And then that would me give you, you could help someone and do something else on
Yeah.
for this. All right.
Good.
With a +1.
What does your
All right.
assistance look like?
So so I have a bandana backdrop. So the Fuzzy Pants fleet is gonna start like building it out. And so we'll drop on it, you know, and it'll
Beautiful.
like sail us down.
All right. Well, Bildagon, then, who would you like to try to help?
I think I will try to help Daphne. Um, with the simple fact that there are 6 of us, and because we are spaceships, we all fly. No, wait, we probably don't fly because we're toys. We're not the avatar of the thing we're toys of. Okay, never mind. So then, I will, all. Let's see.
You could
1,
cross
2,
my
3.
bandana.
I could. 3 out of the 4 of me, so the bomber, the space bus, and the mining ship are just going to spread themselves out. Like they're going to use the things they use to transform to make themselves wide and flat, so that they're slowing themselves down. The UFO part of me is going to land onto Daphne's back and start spinning really fast to become a helicopter Daphne and prevent her from falling. So let me roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
And remember, you get a +1.
All right. Okay. So that's a 7 total.
That is a success. I believe you can pick
Hooray!
one, which is just that you want Penelope to not get hurt.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you still get to take an action. You still get to make a move.
I will. In that case, the one part of me that I didn't. Oh no, wait, the starfighter's out in the hall. Okay, so I will look fierce. I'm going to have the parts of me that are floating, or attempting to, skydive float. Mean mug, this Meowfio Dawn, in order to get him to raise the platform back up, or at least be nice about it. So let me roll that.
We know you tried to kill us, but be nice about it.
That is another 7.
Yeah?
Yep.
You are trying to look fierce. 7 to 9. You can hear the Dawn, the Meowfia Dawn starting to call on the other Goodbye Kitty members to, run down, make sure that they're taken care of. And then looks down and sees all the parts of you just glaring back up. You know what?
You do not want to mess with us.
They're not worth it. Let them fall.
Close enough. I'll take it.
All right. That brings us over to Daphne.
So there is like a bandana stretched out right now, right?
Yes,
Okay.
my bandana backdrop.
Okay. You think it could support another toy that is currently falling? Because we still have 2.
It's the bandana backdrop.
All right, that's all I had to hear.
Could certainly reach for it.
Well, I'm a helicopter, right? Like I'm good. but I definitely want to use the move push or pull to like pull someone to the rest of the group, so we're all just like kind of together, whether they're like under the parachute or they're on the helicopter, the heliducky. I don't know. I need a better name. Let's workshop it. But something like that. So yeah. Let me.
Trying to help someone.
Yeah. Well, could I use push or pull? Or wait, does it
Yeah,
even matter?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that.
Who
Alright,
are you
that is
pushing or pulling?
who do we think is heavier?
Well,
Teeny
probably.
Linguini has so much luggage.
Yeah.
Alright.
A lot of luggage.
That tells me.
And a lot of moving parts.
Alright. It's a 9 on the die plus my 2, which would make that an 11.
Yep.
So yeah, I get to move it where I want to. So that means I get to move Teeny to the group and in the safety of the parachute and or helicopter.
Thank you so much. I just have so much go. Like, you think I should get rid of some of these parts?
Mid-fall,
I mean,
you grab
the fall might
Teeny,
do that anyway. Yeah.
pull him over, look back and see that there's still luggage. You have to just... But it's no problem. Piece by
Yeah,
piece, everything is pulled over to the safety of the bandana.
Yeah, we might want to think about paring down a little bit, but now's not the time or place.
No.
I've always thought it was a very fashionable statement.
Well, I think the only one that's not safe at the moment is Penelope.
Okay.
Penelope.
And I have a question and then a move. But then the question is, if I'm a softie, if I fall, do I get hurt? Anyways.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah, because
Depends on
like
if
you
I
could
fall
you
on
could pop
someone.
stitches, you could explode in fluff.
That's true. Well, I'm gonna risk it all, and I'm gonna use my bossy move. I guess I'm gonna turn as I'm falling and try to like hook eyes into the king bye bye kitty, and I'm gonna try to make them lift the platform.
Ooh,
With the bossy move.
go for it.
Let's... Okay, so I got a 7, and 7 to 9 is a bribe. So they won't do exactly what I say, but unless I like give them something. But I don't know if I can like be talking as I fall.
I mean, you could just shout upwards as you were slowly descending.
Yeah. Say, we'll give you some pointers on your bad dancing if you save us. We'll make sure you do better.
The platform would, for the moment at least, come to a stop. All of you just crashing into it.
Ow.
Oh, I don't think that was the best course of action, but you tried. That's all that matters.
You
I'm not falling anymore.
you agree to stay here. You join our crew. We'll let the others go. How's that?
Oh. Well, I don't know if the crew can win without me. Can we talk about it first?
He's turns to make the gesture to, drop the platform again. But
Okay.
Teeny, if there's
I'll
anything that
try.
you would like to do, you are welcome to.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. My character's name was Teeny. Anything I would like to do. Okay, so we're up on this platform with these bye bye cats, correct?
The bybee cages, yeah.
Yeah.
They're a good
Alright.
20-ish feet above you. The dance floor is a good 40-ish feet below you.
So All right. I have two potential things, but I think what I want to do most is lead a cheer. Be like, you know, I think we are going about we're getting off on the wrong foot, right? And then for comedic effect, I switch my foot out for a different one in my luggage. All right. So, Meowfia, right? Is that y'all's preferred group name? Great. I think in the battle of good versus evil, of dance crew versus dance crew, don't we make a more impressive dance if we just work together instead of against each other? Wouldn't we make like such cooler, and make a much bigger spectacle working together? Let's get a big cheer going. Yeah. And
Go
so
for it.
The Fuzzy Pants Fleet agrees.
Hip hip huzzah.
you know who I promise you that I'm rolling and you're hearing the roll go.
Mhm.
That's another 11 for me.
So,
It's all right. I'm making the average rolls, so the rest of y'all can make the really good ones.
So
Yeah.
on a hit, you change their mood the way that you hoped. I just want them to like stop being aggressive. Don't be aggressive. BEAGDRESSIVE. Not that cheer.
So, after a few moments, the platform would start to raise. A confused look on all of the goodbye kitties that had every intention of just letting you all plummet to your brokenness. The Meowfiadon seems to have had a change of heart. Lets you all back up into the catwalk. Alright. Suppose you make a good point.
I mean, if you want to beat us fair and square, go right. It's more fun that way rather than cheating. Right?
Yes, maybe I just lost sight of that. Alright.
It's okay. We all make a bad decision or two every once in a while.
Let them out of here. They're free to go. But you, points at Penelope. I want dance lessons once this competition's over.
Absolutely. I keep my promises.
All of the rivals that I had planned out, just turning them all to allies.
Don't
Well,
you
to
know
be
this by
fair,
now?
we
Friendship
might-
is magic.
This is
magic.
we're bringing both heart and soul.
Dip, dip, dip,
Roll
dip,
credits.
dip, dip.
Roll credits. Well, with that, you are let back out to the stairs where Bildagon, one of your parts, is still waiting for you. Now with free beverage chits. So you are free to drink to your little toy heart's content. And
Oh, I go up to Teeny. Oh.
go ahead.
Was that Teeny? You're pretty cool. You really saved us all back there.
A captain spirit.
Mhm.
Thank you. It just, I don't. They nearly hurt you, and that's not okay. You don't
Maybe
even. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say maybe you should be captain. I look at Daphne. I look back.
What if
No.
we all were the captain at the same time?
Oh, captains,
Oh,
all
like-
at once.
Oh, like
Like
a
a co-op?
union, like collective
Yeah.
bargaining.
All of
I like
my
that.
different parts look at each other.
A sailor union? A dance union?
I like the
Are we-
sound of that.
A dance union actually sounds like a pretty sweet dance troupe name.
The dance union.
Do we even have a name?
We
Yet?
just made it.
The dance union.
There we
It
go.
is.
Do we need to sign union cards and pay due? It doesn't matter. After we
I
win
don't
the
know.
prize.
We're sailors. We don't have a union.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Well,
You
oh,
do
well,
now,
the
the
longshirt.
dance
Okay,
union.
wait.
I will say I don't know about you guys, but that could have that gave me some inspiration of if we wanted to create some drama with our entrance.
Please elaborate. Would our
I think
entrance be
falling
getting
from the
kidnapped?
sky
Oh,
would be
ooh.
I thought you
Yeah.
meant during our entrance we would be kidnapped by murderous kids. That is much better.
that would I mean there's this whole thing, we could like reenact like getting walked to the plank, but I think I'm I'm just saying.
Well,
I like it.
as the five of you descend the stairs, finally hitting the floor of Studio 45, the music finally kicks on. The beat just echoes throughout all of Electric Avenue. And I feel like that's a fantastic place for us to take a quick break, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, do what you gotta do, and we'll come back with the actual dance competition and not a hidden ploy by the Meowfia to assassinate you all that even I didn't know about.
We can dance if we want to.
Alright, see you soon, everybody.
We can leave,
Leave
our
our
friends.
No, no.
Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they ain't no friends of mine.
And welcome back. Where we left off, we had finally heard the music to tell us that the competition had begun. Groups of toys began congregating all around the massive stage, where one by one these squadrons of dancers made their way center stage, center spotlight, and let everything loose. They jived to the music, they waltzed, they did the robot. One after another, groups did their best, and the crowd either cheered or booed. Until finally, a very familiar looking group of Goodbye Kitty dolls bounced their way to the stage, just staring over you, at you with those lifeless, cold eyes, that expressionless face. And their music begins. It's the song Power Grab, if you all would like to listen along. The heavy rock music begins. And one after the other, they all start just throwing themselves around the dance floor. It's not that they're bad, per se, but it's just that they seem to lack the emotion that a true dancer would have. Their stoic expressions betraying their active bodies. I'm gonna roll once for all five of them, all for their individual moves. As each of them, since you have somehow managed to walk out of this without a single rival, the Goodbye Kitty dolls are going to be your five rivals.
Behold the power of friendship.
Oh, I thought
I
we
need
were like,
this character
combining.
build.
yeah.
I don't know.
Thought we were gonna do like they were
No,
gonna do like
we
a
should be
pyramid.
rivals for the
And then-
drama. Like we can be rivals for. It's like we're allies, but we're saying we're rivals. Because we're
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, you kidnapped
Oh, we can
us.
push them all.
Frenemy
and then have, like,
vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we look at the camera
Tell
and
it.
say, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to win.
Oof. For as emotionless as they are, their rapid, angry dance style does seem to have won over the crowd quite a bit. Now, each of you will have to top at least one of their members. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. Each one of you will have to beat out one of their members. You will have to get a higher score than one of their members.
Oh, just gotta get that.
But
Even the most wholesome game.
You can't avoid it. Eventually, their music comes to a halt. The crowd still kind of jamming along. The head-banging toys, the slinkies all in the front row, their heads just whipping back and forth. And then your group is called. Are there any final preparations you would like to do?
Yes. Before the dance begins, I would like to combine.
The spotlights just down onto Build-A-Gon. The music just starts this slow 90s rock jam. What does this look like?
Yes! You're making all of my dreams come true tonight. The first thing happens is the space bus and the bomber, which are both sort of vaguely square shapes, spin around each other in a dramatic fashion and then power slide into the center and pop up so that they are now feet. The UFO portion of the ship turns sideways and spins into place to land down on the feet. The mining ship splits in half and becomes two arms, one with a drill, one with a hand. And then the starfighter swoops in and settles onto the top and then flips the nose of it down to reveal a face.
Beautiful. Coming to that epic pose as all of your parts combine, make your way up to the stage.
Are we gonna do a sky entrance? Because I'm actually so down. Like, can we full Lady Gaga this, please?
Hell yeah.
Lady Gaga
2009?
Super Bowl, yeah.
Me and my bandana backdrop have never been so ready before.
Well, if you would like to call in the help of one of your allies, you do see Fashion Pony currently at the helm of the stage lift to bring you up to where the lights are currently positioned, and is more than happy to let you ride on up to begin your dance number.
You Fashion Pony. For what it's worth, your mane looks really, really good right now.
Oh, thank you. I got combed it a few
amazing.
times.
Yeah, it looks great. I pull out one of the barrettes from my noodle hair and I put it in hers.
Oh,
So
so wholesome.
But now we can be friends forever.
Smiles through the 8 layers of attempted makeup on her face.
Oh, for the entrance, because I'm guessing we're gonna hold one corner of each of the bandana and then just kind of come down. So then there should be one extra person kind of just on the thing, maybe looking around saying, "Where's my team?" or something, and then we fall down.
Probably me then, who just combined in the middle of the stage.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
The spotlight's still just beaming down onto you, the music not yet kicking in. The entirety of the audience just looking very confused. As the music finally does start up. That boppin' disco beat. The platform drops. You all descend on your handkerchief, bandana? Your bandana.
Yeah.
My bandana backdrop, yes.
Hold on. I guess I need to put on some disco instead of the mountain goats, huh?
Well,
I'm gonna make it through this dance if it kills me. Sorry, please continue.
I'm gonna go in completely random order because chaos. Starting with a 1. That's Fuzzy Pants Fleet. The spotlights shine onto you, the disco ball twirling, sparkling, just covering the entirety of this building. What does your dance move look like?
Well, the Fuzzy Pants Fleet on their backdrop bandana with their sailor hats and eye patches, they all come together and it's like a cheerleading triangle that they all come up together on, and then they turn and they shake their booties.
Please roll for your dance move.
What am I rolling?
Should tell you in the dance move.
It doesn't.
You did shake your booty. Oh, I was wrong.
Dance moves don't have rolls associated with them. I'm happy to roll though, like make friends.
Dance moves are unique. They're not basic moves, upgrades, or devices. They are their own thing.
Mm-hmm. We used to use it once per session, and it gives you the 2 benefits for your next roll that it says in the description of it.
Would everyone just be rolling fight song then? Because it's engaged in performance.
Yeah. That works for me.
But I do, because of my dance move, my next make friends, I can use my better stat though, so I could also do that if
yeah.
But you know,
yeah.
So yeah, should I do that? And then should we all maybe do fight song at the end together?
Absolutely. Works for me.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Alright, so I'll do, yeah, because after I shake that booties,
Yeah.
I can strong arm instead of smile for a make friends move.
Heck yeah.
So
we're gonna be friends.
We're all going to be friends.
And hey, that is an 8 plus 2, so that's 10.
Ooh, 10. You are going to roll higher than the first of the goodbye kitties that went for their team. The crowd being swayed in your direction, letting out a cheer as you shake your finger puppet booty. Not a phrase that I thought that I would ever say, but here we are.
You did this to you, Uber.
I sure did.
You let me. You let me.
Next is also one, which means that we're down to Build-A-Gon.
All right. Well, Build-A-Gon, as his teammates land around him, is going to begin. Quite obvious. We're doing the robot to start with, and then as the crowd starts to, get restless because that's such an obvious move for a robot to do, he flings his arms out, and immediately deconstructs into his 6 pieces, which fly out and land and spinning on one of each of their parts, before coming up in an excellent-looking pose towards the audience. This is, of course, the breakdance.
Absolutely.
Oh. Great.
What kind of move would you like to do?
So I guess this is a, let's see. I'm gonna say this is Look Fierce.
Yeah.
Makes the most sense, even though
Works
I've
for
already rolled
me.
that today, so.
What does your dance move do?
My dance move gives me, now I gotta find it again, this is Cabbage Patch, so when I'm using push or pull, I can roll smiles.
Alright.
But I got a 12.
12 is going to match their highest roll, which is going to cancel it out. You are all winning by 1.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That brings us over 1, 2 to Penelope.
Okay, so Penelope is kind of just getting in the groove. Falls down, and then she's gonna actually break dance. And so first she's gonna do a thing, and then she's gonna spin on her back and kind of just flail her arms around and whoa. And the move I want to do again is bossy, and I want I'll look in the crowd and see anyone that isn't clapping or isn't like looking like they're super into it, and I'll just like look straight at them and make them into it. Like,
Hell yeah.
You
it'll be
must
into
cheer.
Sick.
What you
The
got?
dance union demands it.
Oh, I rolled a 6, but my dance move means that I can reroll my
It
dice.
does.
Yes.
Yes.
I rolled a 5.
Oh no!
What kind of toy are you?
Wait. Yeah, what's your failure?
Fluffy. Oh, I don't. I
What's
didn't
your
look-
your form? What does it mean for
Yeah.
you?
I'm a softie. I don't. Failure.
Softy. Are you a ragdoll, a Build-A-Bear, Carnival Prize?
Ragdoll.
You are a
Oh, on a
ragdoll.
6, damage 1 part but gain 1 hold that I can spend to ask a question. Ask a character a question. So, okay, so as I'm spinning around, I think just part of my torso just gets caught on like a nail that's sticking out of the ground or something, and it just tears open.
Oof.
So now I've got like stuffing coming out of my back, but I don't know, or it doesn't hurt so much. So I'm just like,
So your
yeah.
stuffing is damaged.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any question that you would like to answer in this moment?
Not right now.
Well, hang on to that. The stuffing is just kind of scattered out in the stage as you're spinning. And you hear the crowd starting to murmur, and that is a point towards the Goodbye Kitties.
Oh,
Means we're tied.
alas.
You are tied.
I'm sorry, guys.
50-50. Next is Daphne.
All right. So as Daphne, like, descends with the rest of the group, being made of rubber, she is actually very bouncy, and is able to do kind of a waltz, like, as she hops around and bounces around and kind of modifies it a little later on to match the breakdancing with just a bunch of, like, flips. Like, she can bounce off of her head, too. Like, she just makes it work.
We can do the wave. The Fuzzy Pants Fleet can carry
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Build-A-Gods are all just standing around, like, clapping you up.
And okay, so what the waltz does means once per session I can dance to avoid taking 1 part damage in a fight song contest, so that's nice.
Ooh.
But yeah, I would like to make the argument that moving myself around like this could be push and pull.
Hell yeah.
I am pushing and pulling myself around. Alright, Ooh, that's good. So that's already 11 on the dice, plus 2 is a 13.
13. That does put you back in the lead by 1, as you're immediately winning the crowd back over with your constant bouncing. Those that were staring at the stuffing that's now spread on the stage, their attention immediately drawn to you. That just leaves us with Teeny the Greenie.
Alright, so... Alright, what... I had to make sure that I was still playing a good, like, disco song. Alright, so... the way... So... I am imagining that in this dance, that there's a lot of, like, really, really cool breakdancing going on in the foreground. So, like, whatever moves that she does are, like, mirror accents to the beautiful breakdancery that is happening in the foreground. So, as she, like, descends from the, the helicopter, not the helicopter, from, like, the parachute type thing, like, she's, like, whipping her, like, hair back and forth to, like, add, like, a little bit, like, more, like, air to the parachute to, like, make it poof up a little bit more for added dramatic effect. But once landing, her move is wave your hands in the air. I mean, and wave like you just don't care. Because, you know, she's noodly. And so it's just very like, remember that scene in SpongeBob where like Squidward does that like dance thing and he like it's like it's very that in the background. Yes, very that. Like
Oh, someone's got to clip that.
Please, can
I will
someone
I will in
clip
just a second.
and gift this?
Yeah,
where's
we're gonna
Darcy?
need to get that. Right? How dare she be asleep?
God. So yeah, so basically what I'm doing with that is okay. I would love to lead a cheer with that to kind of change the tide and change the mood of the crowd. And then fuck, hold on. Where is this? Fuck.
What are you looking for?
The dance things.
A page 80?
Page 80? Okay.
Nope,
Here
I was
they
wrong.
are. Okay. Okay, so with put your hands in the air and you just don't care. You are the life of the party. You may uplift another toy, enabling them to take a breather. You're creative after this dance. You may change the required move for something else. Okay, so after the dance is over, that's where those
You
things
could
go in.
also immediately inspire your friend Penelope to pull themselves back together, put the stuffing back in, and join the fight.
And yes, that's exactly what's gonna happen here.
Hell yeah.
Especially with that, like, you know, lead a cheer.
Yeah.
Right,
What you got?
Okay, that is a 10. Not an 11, but it is a 10.
A 10. As your song comes to a close. There we go. The music shifts. A somber, light tone. A figure walks onto the stage, thanking you all, and kind of like shooing you off to the side. Let's go for a randomly generated toy. A barrel of wrestling monkeys just roll their way onto the stage, just popping up and just forming this big chain of monkeys there on the stage. They wait a moment for the entirety of the crowd to quiet down. Good evening! Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. But, unfortunately and fortunately for us, there can only be one winner. Now, and he gestures off to the side where he'd rolled out from. These little stuffed beanbag animals just come marching out, a big ol' envelope in hand, handed over to the monkey, who immediately rip it open, pull out the piece of paper. And this moment that we've been waiting for all evening. The winner of tonight's competition, fighting for the illustrious dance cup, is... I'm sorry, that's never happened. We have a tie. With
No, this cannot be correct.
2 points apiece. Gestures over towards you all. That disco number. Ooh, it still has our pulses going, but... And then gestures over towards the Goodbye Kitty Dolls. That's the epic rock number.
No.
No.
It seems like we need a dance-off. Please, both teams, choose one of your competitors to return to the stage.
Oh, huddle, quickly.
Huddle, huddle, huddle.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm really good at helping people. Maybe I could cheer one of you guys on from the side.
I have used my big move. I do not believe it should be me.
I'm don't feel as
Penelope, I mean, I'm just saying, what's gonna do the most drama?
Penelope, you are really powerful. You're such an evocative dancer.
Come back from it. You can do it.
Yeah.
You will save us all, Penelope. You are the chosen one.
Oh, well, if you guys thinks that I
Think
can
of
do
the
it,
drama.
Get the drama.
Okay.
We've got your back.
Think of all the little kids you can inspire with all the future games you can play if we win this.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're right. I'm a great dancer.
You are a
I
great
got this.
dancer.
We all love an underdog story or an under bunny story. See what I did?
I wanna help Penelope before she goes up.
Absolutely.
Because I have a special move, so.
I'm considering this a fight song, which means that you will all have a chance to contribute to your companion being on stage before Penelope makes that final roll.
Yes. Well, like I said, on a 7 up, I always get the full benefits of help yourself, so or help someone. So I get a yes, I succeed. So because I rolled the 7 plus 1, which is 8, but because I'm a song,
Counts as
I always
success.
treat partial success as a 10 on help someone. So
Heck yeah.
Penelope, I'm granting you a +1 on your next move.
Oh, thank you.
Nothing breaks, so you won't get damaged in the fight song.
Nice.
And does you know what? You know, does someone else want to help too? Actually, well, I guess we're all
Everyone's
already.
already helping, yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? You know what? If Penelope messes up, I'll take it.
You'll take it.
I'll take
That's
the
a lot to take on.
consequences of failure if Penelope messes up.
Are you sure you can do that? You are a lot of small fuzzy things.
That's exactly why we can. Strength in numbers.
Oh,
Yes.
that's true.
Yes.
That's really true.
Alright.
It could be my captain, my petty officer, my lieutenant, my commander, my ensign, or admiral.
That was a lot of words all at once.
And tell you what, if they do mess it either of you up somehow, you're gonna have to deal with me too. And then I'm gonna, with my shiny singular paint dot eye, I'm gonna look over at the other chosen dancer, give him the stink eye, and try to look fierce.
Yeah.
Alright. That is a 10 on the die plus strong arm, so that is
Whoa.
12.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Look fierce. A 10 plus, you are fierce. I'm gonna take away one of their helpers. They just start backing down just the moment that you just start that glare. I mean, while your Penelope might be the only one on stage facing down their chosen dancer, the four of you are still facing down the four of them just off stage. Now one of them has backed off. Anyone else?
Let's see. Oh god, did I close my character sheet? I don't know what I want to do.
I did the
close my character
same
sheet like an
thing.
idiot.
I did the same thing in the middle of mine.
I am going to walk up to one of the meows and reach over and pull a one of my guns off of one of my arms and offer them a bribe to throw the match.
Okay.
This will make you the most powerful member of the Meowfia. Let's
Please
see.
roll it. Roll plus smile.
That is
Follow
a
one.
10.
10. They will take
Whew.
the action and help you. That is another helper gone. They just kind of take it, look at you, those cold eyes, and will just slowly just start to back up into the crowd.
Remember when I said cheating was a bad idea? I have changed my mind.
It's all about the drama.
Penelope, as you are about to go on, that spotlight hits right in front of you. You are just up there with Linguini. Everyone else is cheering you on. They're staring down your competition. The two of you stand shoulder to shoulder. Go ahead. Teeny, sorry, go ahead.
I am trying to think of. I am actually Amber drawing a blank on what this particular character build that I have can do. I'm serious. Just on how I can help in this situation. Beyond like look fierce or something, I guess.
So, do you have strong arm?
I do have strong arm.
You have already proven that you are very good at quickly patching up others, at quickly upgrading. I would give you a jury rig in those few moments if you would like to try to upgrade a piece of Penelope.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? I would love to do that. I would love to. Sorry, I fucked up my light there for a second. I would love to dig around in my big old bag of parts and jury rig something. Yeah, like I think as Penelope is probably like getting ready for the big dance off and like putting on stuff and like, changing costume and everything. I'm probably like putting together like, taking like a big string of, plastic pearls or something and creating like almost like a belly dance skirt or something to jerry rig like something, shiny and clacky to like really draw more attention. My original thought was just to swap my head out for like one where Teeny is frowning, and that would be an intimidating. This is much better.
Okay. So yeah, let's see your roll.
All right, so for jury rig. What do I need to roll? You said, oh yeah. You said strong arm?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a 9.
We'll say jury rig is scrounge on the
Oh,
basic moves.
it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ignore me. I got that wrong.
Well
lied.
then that would be a 7.
Okay. Let's pull up.
Listen, I'll choose one. I think the target will gain a move.
Okay.
And then it's up to you to decide what move that Penelope gets.
Penelope, do you have a special move in mind?
Like in terms of the move I was gonna use.
Basically, you have a free pass to take any move as Teeny Linguini just builds you up and is just telling you all about it and helping to fix you up with the parts that you need to get it done.
I think I'm gonna go with my bossy move again, but like over the shoulder as I'm like dancing. Or is this as I'm dancing? I don't know.
Yeah.
If I'm in.
Part of your dance
Yeah.
move.
Then I would say like to the bye bye kitty, as it would be a shame if you tripped. And then if I roll 10, he has to trip.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. Well, then you can go first. As you step out, the music kicks in. You start that beat. Your what was your dance move? The Cabbage Patch?
Cabbage Patch. So just hip hop.
Yeah. Let's see it. Let's see your bossy.
Come on. Oh, it's a 10. Just oh, it was so close to not being a 10.
So not only is half of the crew gone, but as your flourish
Amazing.
concludes and you step back, they're so entranced by you that even as they start waddling their way towards the stage, it's just a poof. The music even cuts as they just lie there face first on the stage. Slowly start to get up. That expressionless face, now any admiration that there was is now just pure anger. Music starts back up. That same hard rock, that intro that they used the first time. I'm gonna put another negative on there because that was that was a heck of an intro. So total, they got a -1.
Nice.
Excellent.
At no point are they able to recover. They're never able to get back on beat. And the barrel of monkeys, they kind of gesture to all of you, like, get back up there, the crowd is starting to turn on us, we need someone. And they just kind of shove the goodbye kitty off the stage, and you are all welcomed back on as you get to rock out to their song. Just the ultimate takeover.
Behold our power.
As the cup is brought out for you, I have a question for each of you.
Hello?
Hello?
We await your question.
As the crowd cheers on your victory. For Penelope, what does this victory mean to you?
Oh, well, I think I was too confident in my abilities before, and I thought I could be like a lone ragdoll and still win, but I think friendship really got me through it all. We wouldn't have been able to win if it wasn't, each other, and that's what it means to me, friendship.
Friendship is fashion.
Mm-hmm.
The cup passed from one to the next of you. Teeny Linguini standing right behind your companion, pulling off the moves just as you helped in those few moments to teach them. What does this victory mean to you?
This victory means to me that with some quick thinking, a full wardrobe, and a painted-on smile, you can achieve anything, especially with your friends.
Friendship is fashion. Passing the cup on to Daphne. What does this victory mean?
This victory means that as long as we support each other and we're all the leaders, the dance union will always win.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
50-50. Fuzzy Pants Fleet. The cup is passed to the many of you down the line. The barrel of monkeys turn and salute you with their wrestling arms. What does this victory mean to you?
For the Fuzzy Pant Fleet, we rose another day and won through teamwork, as we do every day. But I think what we learned is that we can all be captains together.
And somehow you all took this adventure and made it even more bright and cheerful than I ever could have hoped for. Last but not least, Bildagon, the cup is handed to you, weighs heavy in your hand. What does this victory mean?
I think Bildagon has spent most of his life being, the big destroying robot, and always being expected to do, masculine things like sports. And this has proved that he can do anything, and he can be a part of something beautiful alongside his friends. And togetherness truly is the answer.
Friendship is fashion.
Which he expresses with just, I love you all.
I thought for sure that you were about to say, good news, I've canceled all of your assassination contracts.
That's
But-
the subtext.
Wait, guys, I have another mystery theory.
What's your theory?
As the cheering of the crowd just echoes on and on, the music even changes. There's parts of the crowd that start getting up and dancing with you. The camera will slowly pan out.
Oh, and then maybe just like it'll come back just a little bit, and it'll be like Penelope wondering with that hold of the question that I can ask one of the characters.
Yes.
I want to know why the Bye Bye Kitties want to win so badly, or why they're so bad at dancing. Oh no, but we know that.
Very
so
true.
I
Why do they want to win so
will
bad?
alter the ending a bit. As you're all bought all of these drinks and you all have dance partners for the evening and they're celebrating your victory. Penelope, take a moment to kind of explore, find some quiet time to yourself, some time to just catch your breath in the what did they call them something, it means boring, the offices back behind the dance floor. It's the word offices. They call it the boring rooms. But as you're back there, you catch the end, or the bit of a conversation of more of these Goodbye Kitty dolls. Seems like they're talking about overthrowing the dawn of the Meowfia. They want full control of Studio 45. They want to be the de facto rulers of Electric Avenue. And next dance competition, they're gonna have it. They just have to make sure that those 5 pesky winners don't make it next time.
Oh. How could you?
It's time for the
And
pirate
fade to
flag.
black. Credits.
As the chipper music kicks back on, the credits start rolling across the screen. All of you, one by one, would pop up next to your chosen toy. I'm gonna give everyone a chance to tell the people who you are, who you played tonight, and if you're working on any content, people can check out where they can find it. We will start again counterclockwise as the image of Teeny Linguini with those stretchy arms appears on the left side of the screen, and the visage of Amber just radiates across the right side of the screen.
Fuck, I can't do the K-pop dance that I'm listening to right now because it's so fast, but we'll pretend. Hi everybody, I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber on Twitter, Twitch, and pretty much anywhere on social media, anywhere you have internet. I am a TTRPG writer, podcaster, streamer, all of the above. With talent so varied, you can call me the TTRPG Swiss Army knife. I am going to be back here on Wednesday playing Pathfinder with James and a bunch of other really amazing, talented folks. Very excited for that. So if you are a Pathfinder enjoyer, such as myself, please tune in on that. Thursday through Sunday, I'm gonna be at PAX Unplugged. Oh my god, running games for Games on Demand. I will be running 2 and Rest in Pieces. So if you would like to drop into a game, say hi, hang out for a little bit, I'll be there Sunday. No, I'll be running games Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just fucking around. So find me on Twitter. And then yeah, that's all that's happening this week. But I'll be on Lost Caravan a lot. Like a lot in December. Like way too much. So
No such thing.
yeah. Thank you
It's
so much,
fine.
Hoop, for running this. This was
Yeah.
really wholesome and good after a really stressful couple of weeks. So I
Oh,
appreciate you.
absolutely. The
I love you,
credit
Hoop.
the credit scene would fade, and the visage of Penelope, the kind of ratty seems like a very mean term, and I don't mean that at all, but the very loved doll appears on the left side of the screen, and the glowing visage of Casa on the right-hand side. Go for it.
Hello. I am Casa, wilding on Twitter. I repost like pretty dice and TTRPG stuff, so it's fun. I had so much fun playing Penelope, who and everyone here is super cool. There are a few faces I haven't played with, and then one that I only played with like ages ago. So I'm glad to like see everyone again and meet new people. In terms of what I'm doing, I am on twitch.com/otherdoc on Fridays for a Don't Rest Your Head campaign called Waking Nightmares, where we're a bunch of insomniacs who have found our way into a mad city, and my character now has wings because she drank some juice that she stole, and it's pretty cool. There's like an eagle-headed guy, a carrot guy, so it's just a whole bunch of random stuff. I'm also gonna be here next Thursday playing Delta Green, DM by Doc. It sounds really interesting and serious. So I'm excited for that. And then also on the 10th, there's a Goblins Part 2 for Pathfinder, which I'm excited for because it was just really fun the first part. But yeah, other than that, you find me here, you find me there. Just happy that this game was really fun. I really liked it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I always do this where we get into the one shots, we kind of run through like the bare minimum mechanics of a game, and then I start getting ideas of like how I can tweak those mechanics and mess with them, because that's how my brain works. Also, anyone who doesn't typically listen to or play TTRPGs would hear the things that we say and think that we are actually insane people.
I think my roommate here heard me go, and we shake our booties.
All right. So as the credit scene of Penelope fades, Daphne's just aggressive, apparently duck form just bounces into the screen.
Yeah.
With the visage of Heck glowing off to the right-hand side of it.
Hey everybody, it's me, Sir Hecklet. You can find me on all of the social medias at Sir Hecklet, including Twitch, Twitter, Itch, Instagram, TikTok. I don't really check TikTok that often, but I'm on there. I'm on Tumblr. I revived like my high school account, but I don't know if I'm gonna really be on there either. Just kind of depends. But anyway, follow basically any of those and you can figure out where I'll be in the TTRPG space next. You can find me around here a whole bunch, including tomorrow for Through the Breach, some good Weird West action, as well as next week and every other Wednesday you can find me playing Icon. It is a fantasy version of like Lancer mixed with Blades in the Dark, and it's super fun. The group is also really wholesome. If you like this, we're also a very wholesome group. It's a good time.
Very much.
Yeah. This Thursday and every other Thursday, you can find me on Nat 20 playing in All Hail the Queen, a Tyranny of Dragons campaign. We're in a big dungeon crawl right now, so it's a really good time. I'm thinking this Friday will be when I'm on my personal channel playing Hooked on You, in costume. Because the people have spoken, the people of Twitter have spoken, and they want me to be Steve Harrington, so I got the Scoops Ahoy uniform, so it's ready to go. So be ready for that on Friday, probably. And then Saturday, a big shout out for Neon Lights Roleplay, because we will be streaming in celebration of 300 followers on Twitch. It will be myself. Yeah, it will be myself and Foxy, aka Big Foxy, aka your favorite fox. We will be playing a system that they wrote themselves, actually, called Yours at the End. And it's basically where two lovers that are fated to one become a hero, one become a villain, basically have their origin story. It's a whole game centered around that. So I'm so excited to play. It's going to be so cool. So don't miss that on Saturday. Time TBA, but probably around like 8 p.m. So don't miss it on Neon Lights Roleplay. That's where it's going to be at. But I think that's about it.
That is amazing. That's just that the premise sounds so good. But as the visage of Daphne bounces off the screen, we are greeted by, once again, all of the many parts of Build-A-Gon that just fly into the screen, land, build themselves together. And then the visage of Mike appears.
Hello, everyone. My name's Mike Fadum. You can find me on Twitter at Vengeance God, on Instagram at Broken Infinity Films, and on TikTok at Vengeance God 2. I'm on 3 whole podcasts. I'm on the Ace of Geeks podcast every other week, where 4 best friends talk about the nerdy stuff they saw and did that week. I'm on Yavin Radio, which is an improvised Star Wars comedy podcast in the style of talk radio. And I am on Edge of Reality, which is our TTRPG show where we take turns VMing for each other, which is just wrapped up Kids on Brooms and is moving to Candlekeep soon. And then I also, this is the big news right now, if you are in the Los Angeles area or the SoCal area or willing to make a road trip, please come to Los Angeles Comic-Con this weekend. Please come and see the first ever live event of the League of Swords, my secret project, the heart of my hearts, the pro wrestling meets sword fighting of my dreams. If you're interested, we'll be live at December 4th at 1:30 in room 306 AB, and it's going to be the final boss, which is myself, versus the Saint of Swords. So fun will be had by all. Please come and check it out.
Damn, okay. With an anime explosion, the bits of Build-A-Gon just soar off the screen, and marching one by one, perfect military order, Fuzzy Pants Fleet, and the glowing visage of Neptune here on the screen.
Hello, I'm Neptune, and you can find me Neptune_MYS on Twitter. You will see me here back on Friday with Arc Doom, where I will be playing just a little guy, but it is all about the Doom coming. There are real-life timer mechanics in that tabletop role-playing game, so please come join us Friday here for the end of the world. And then I'll just be around in the universe somewhere. You'll see me at the very end of this year on this campaign, but you'll have to wait to find out what that is. Otherwise, That's it. Thanks for having me.
Marching off the screen, perfect military synchronization. Fuzzy Pants Fleet disappears, and the wolf ears of the game master rise up from the bottom of the credits. I am
And
Andrew.
all the bye-bye kitties.
And
all the bye-bye kitties. Just
followed by all of the bye-bye kitties. Just the diabolically planning. I am Andrew, your games master for the evening, and for most evenings, so that you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GMC in the coming weeks, because we got a bunch of great people that want to tell a bunch of great stories, and I am here to support it. Speaking of coming up games, if you like what we do, you can join our Discord. Link is down below. Big old button that says Discord. It's where we post all of our things like casting calls and schedules and looking for players posts, as they go up all the time. And if you want to join us, come hang out. But that is more than enough out of me. We were exhausted from our dancing. We need to rest our arms, our butts, our stuffing, and our cabbage patches. Our friends over at Mad Bird Streams are currently live. I think the last time we rated them, we were playing, I forgot the name of that game.
Corvid Court?
Corvid Court, that's it.
Oh
Yep.
my god, that was so long ago.
But yeah, I'm going to throw it over to them. Before I do, as always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Dance your hearts out.